Wow, what a gift to be able to move your body in the beautiful outdoors. Hi, I'm Kim, and I'd like to share my outdoor yoga practice with you. NatureAsana. Asana, which means yoga pose or to take one's seat, is your breath with meditation and movement in nature. Experience the beauty of the breath, also known as prana, as you move through different asanas or postures with me. NatureAsana Yoga Flow Plus Core will guide you through my yoga practice with forward bending, twisting, and extending to work all 6 movements of the spine, while concentrating on your core, abdominals, and back. You'll see different variations of cat and cow for flexion and extension of your spine. Lots of rotations, twisting, and forward bending that actually detox your body by wringing out your internal organs. Use part of the video or the entire practice, depending on what you need for any given day. When you step onto your mat, it becomes your world, with no judgment, no competition. I'll also show some modifications with a block and variations on different postures. Honor your body, respect how you feel. It could benefit every aspect of your life, including any sport, mental concentration, focus, and muscular strength, endurance, and flexibility. It's a practical awareness, integration, and transformation of your body and mind, starting with your breath. And with every practice, we set an intention for something or someone. Mine is for my sister Kelly, a type 1 diabetic for the past 38 years. Diagnosed at 10 years old, she's been my inspiration for wellness and gratitude. Partial proceeds from this DVD will go directly to the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Service is another component of practicing and living yoga. I invite you to live the yoga life and do for others every day. Let's breathe.
Start to quiet the mind. Be still. Allow the positive flow of energy to enter, and take a nice deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Continue to connect your root spine down to the mat and breathe through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, open the chest, calm your mind, exhale. Inhale deeply. Start to just hold onto your knees gently. Exhale into a cat stretch, expanding the spine. Inhaling, drawing up and out through the chest. Exhaling, drawing the navel in and up. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. The Ujjayi breath is a throaty breath. It is an audible breath that you'll be able to hear. The breath is through the back of the throat as opposed to the nose. Inhale, sweep the arms up, extend. Use one hand for a foundation and start to extend for a lateral stretch, keeping both hips on the mat. Reaching high, your gaze can follow your hands. And continue to breathe, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Continue the flow. Make it very fluid-like, just like you're in water. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, a twist. One hand in front, one behind. You're going to extend your head all the way around for a nice neck stretch, sitting up tall on the tailbone, and just breathe. Gently come around to the front. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale as one hand goes in front, one behind. Set your pose and twist, just like a corkscrew through the spine. Energy coming out the crown of the head as you gently take another breath. Inhaling all the way up, palms together, hands to your heart as you set an intention for your practice. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the toes under and work your way into downward dog. So just move your body however feels good for you, dropping one heel down at a time, sometimes called walking the dog. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Get a nice long stretch along your shin bone. Palms nice and wide on the mat, press back through the shoulders, up on the toes on an inhale. Exhale, press the heels back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up on the toes, bend the knees toward the mat, lift up the tailbone, and heels go down. Inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale, tailbone really high to the sky. Exhale, sit the heels back. Inhale, drop the knees, look to the top of the mat, and then work your way to the front of the mat and fold. Draw the navel in, and maybe gently take your biceps and sway side to side. We call this ragdoll. Just easy moving, lifting the toes, finding the foundation of your feet. Shake your head yes, maybe shake your head no. Really loosen up the neck. Inhale, bring the hands behind your back, lace your fingers. You can keep them at the base of your back or rinse your shoulders out by bringing them up and over, still drawing the navel into the spine as you fold. Soften the knees. Hands back to the mat. Gently turn to the side, extending your arm nice and high and pressing through the mat all the way to the sky. You can see how you can use a block with this too if you need some more support. Gently bring it center and take it to the right. Hand on the hip, it may stay there, or extend it up. Don't be afraid to bend one knee to be kind to your joints. Lower down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on the shins for your halfway lift. And fold again on an exhale. Inhale, draw the hands all the way up to the quads, right at the hip crease. Check out the shoulders, let them slide down your back. And exhale, forward fold again. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky again. Forward fold on an exhale. Inhale, halfway lift and extend the leg all the way back. Sweep the arms up for a low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into downward dog and press through. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. You're going to sweep it through, step between your hands. Inhale all the way up to crescent lunge. Belly connected to the spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, step forward and fold. Inhale, sweep up. Don't forget to bend your knees. And exhale, fold all the way forward again. Inhale, prepare with that halfway lift, step back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into downward dog again. Left leg rises up on an inhale. Sweep it forward between your hands again and set the pose for crescent lunge. Inhale, connect the belly. Open up the heart. Hands to the mat, step forward and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, getting more space every time. And exhale, fold forward again, drawing the belly in and up. Step back, drop the knee gently, sweep up for low lunge again. Exhale, sweep the left arm back, open up the heart. Inhale, sweep it forward. So this little flow is an open arm twist to start to warm up the shoulders. Bring the elbow to the outside of the knee and gently place the hands to the heart. Just breathe, enjoy the breath, nourishing every cell with your breath. Hands down to the mat, step back into downward dog. Inhale to high plank gently, and then continue to drop the knees on the mat, lower chin and chest to the mat, then press the pelvis. Extend the toes, elbows close to the rib cage. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back down to the mat. So this is a beautiful back extension. Inhale, lift, belly and back connected, and exhale, back down to the mat. This time, a little more arm strength. Inhale, up, press back to the knees, tailbone to the heels, extend through the fingertips. Inhale, come forward on the knees, tuck the toes, exhale, downward dog. Take a couple breaths here. Bring it all the way forward to the top of the mat. You can walk, hop, or jump, and fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, lengthening through the sides of your body. Exhale, fold. Inhale on a halfway lift. Extend the left leg back. Low lunge, sweeping the arms up. Opening the heart and ready for the twist. Open arm twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, a little more space. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, we're going to hold this time. Take the left elbow on the outside of the knee, palms together, for hands to your heart. Shoulder blades low, and draw the belly in on this twist. Back to center. Tuck the toe under, lift the knee, downward dog. Each time getting a little bit more space. Float to high plank, drop the knees, down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, sit back, extension. Then you're going to come to downward dog. So showing you the different steps if you want to make that modification. Inhale, lift the right leg, step it through between your hands. Inhale, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Just let it shine. Exhale, revolve twist, so you're sweeping the right arm up, left hand down, and pressing into the mat. Again, opening up the right shoulder. Drop the hands to the mat, step forward, and fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold all the way to the mat. Now you're going to step both feet back after a halfway lift and prepare for Chaturanga Dandasana, high plank to low plank, hover, forelimb staff pose. Inhale, upward dog where your thighs are off the mat. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, sweep it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. All toes facing forward, and you're pressing that back heel all the way to the mat. Revolve twist. One arm down, one arm up. If this is too much, just keep your hand at your hip. It's fine. Set your pose and find stillness. Bring your hands to the mat. Step forward and fold. Halfway lift on an inhale. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Lot of space. Exhale, sitting into chair pose. Tailbone back, hands to heart. Toes are free, shoulder blades low. Hands down, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold on an exhale. Sweep all the way up again into chair pose. So you're sitting back, sweeping the arm back, open arm twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep. And then you can just come to a prayer twist. Again, modification would be one arm behind you and one just resting on your hip. Try to keep your knees together, feet together. Fold to the front, straighten out the legs. Halfway lift on an inhale. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Sweep the arms up, chair pose. Right arm sweeps back now for an open arm twist. Again, maintaining that quadricep activation. Exhale on the sweep. Inhale and settle in for your twist. So toes are free in this position. Easy, come around to the front, straighten out the legs, exhale. Halfway lift on an inhale, step back, high plank, chaturanga, all the way to the mat. Take your time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, downward dog. So you're using your abdominals to lift your hips to downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Tuck in, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, use your belly to draw in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, extension. And then you're going to step through, drop the heel. Warrior one, sweep the arms up and set the pose. Hips facing forward, open to warrior two. Equal activation with your legs, front and back. Inhale, reverse, dropping one arm down, the other one extending high. Exhale, your forearm down to your thigh, for side angle. Reaching nice and long for extended side angle. Reverse on an inhale, little flow here for lateral body. So you're going from a reverse warrior to a side angle. Exhale, side angle, extended. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, so you're getting more space with every breath. Down to the mat. Step back into a high plank and chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg. Tuck in, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. So this is another version of cat and cow. You're using your belly to draw in on the tuck, extending on the leg lift. Sweep the leg through, drop the right heel, coming up, warrior one. Opening to warrior two on an exhale. Drop the right arm, lift the left one high for reverse warrior. Exhaling, bring the forearm down to the quad. Extend the right arm high. So you may stay here or you may take it extended. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. So this flow really works the side body. Feel the extension. A little bit more length. Play with it. Just make it a very fluid, watery movement. Inhale back to a reverse warrior, and then cartwheel all the way down to the mat. Step back, high plank, and chaturanga dandasana. Keep the elbows very close to the rib cage. Shoulder blades down. Hips nice and high. Downward dog. Inhale up on the toes, bend the knees, work your way to the top of the mat, and fold on an exhale. Soften the knees. Inhale, sweep all the way to the sky. And then just drop the right arm down by the hip. Extend the left arm up and over. You can widen your base with your feet. Sweep up, inhale, exhale, take it to the other side. So a nice long lateral stretch in a standing pose. Reach all the way up, inhale. Exhale, both arms if you would like. A little bit more core work here. Draw the navel in, soften the knees. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, step the foot back, drop the knee, sweep all the way up again, your low lunge. Exhale, sweep around for revolve lunge. Drop your hands to the mat. Come all the way up into warrior two, so it's a little cartwheel up. Settle in. Then straighten out both legs. Extend the arms high, reaching nice and tall. And then just bring your toes out to the side over your knees and reach over to the side for another lateral stretch. Exhale, extend. Inhale, come center. Exhale, reach for the floor. Inhale, come center. So make sure the knees are lined up over the toes for proper alignment. Shoulders are low. And trying to come lateral. Reach and hold, extend nice and high. Then turn the left toe out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel all the way down to the mat, stepping back for your chaturanga. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward dog. Work your way to the front of the mat again, and fold. Inhale, halfway, step the left foot back. Inhale, sweep up for the low lunge, and you can keep your knee down for this if you don't want to lift it up. Revolve around for your twist. So tucking your toe under, lifting the knee is an option. Exhale, hands to the mat, cartwheel all the way up and settle into warrior two. Straighten up the front leg, turn to the side, extend the arms up, nice long stretch. Exhale, hands behind the head, elbows to the side, and we'll go to the lateral flexion. Elbow to the knee, come center, and exhale to the other side. So each time, try to get a little bit more space. Again, keeping the belly connected to the back, knees lined up over the toes, and extending as far as you can go. Extend one arm high. Just pause here for a moment for a breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it to the other side, nice extension. So you're really nourishing every cell with breath. Come center. Extend the arms. Toes now come forward, hands to the hip, and you're going to bend halfway down. So heels can be a little wider. Hands to the mat, forward fold. You can line your hands up with your feet so it's one long line, and rest your head or your hands on a block if you'd like. Try to maintain that neutral spine, extending through the tailbone. Soften the knees if you need to. Draw the belly in. This is great for calming your mind, lowering your blood pressure. Halfway lift, back to the hips. Inhale, and come all the way to a stand once again. Extend the arms out, and you're going to turn your toe to the front, back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse, and cartwheel all the way to the mat, stepping back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, right leg lifts. Tuck, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. And tuck again. So we're incorporating more belly work. Extend. Step it through. Inhale, sweep up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Straighten up the front knee and come all the way down into triangle pose. So you can use a block for the lower hand or rest it on your shin, your ankle, or hand on the floor. Bend the front knee, reverse warrior again. Exhale, elbow to the thigh for side angle or extended side angle. Inhale, bring the hand behind for a bind. Or stay with your arm extended high. This is an option. Drop the arm down, extend. One more reverse warrior, and cartwheel to the mat, stepping back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale and exhale, down dog. Left leg rises up on an inhale. Knee to nose, make it a nice tuck. Inhale, extend. Draw the navel in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen, then sweep the leg forward, step between your hands. Rise up to warrior one. Finish the breath. Exhale, warrior two. Now inhale, sweep up to reverse warrior, straight leg, and come all the way over to triangle pose. Still connecting belly with your back. Enjoying the breath. Bending the front knee, reverse warrior, good extension. Exhale, side angle. And again, option if you want to find your bind. One hand behind, the lower arm through the inside of the lower leg, and you can just catch your hands behind. Trying to maintain a lateral position as much as possible. Gently release the bind. Extend the arm and right into reverse warrior on an inhale. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Step back, high plank, chaturanga. Take a breath here. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, one push-up. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward dog. This is a really good flow if you don't have time to do a lot of postures. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, push up. Inhale, press all the way. Exhale, downward dog. Now drop the right knee gently, kick your foot out just like a kickstand, and come into modified side angle. Extend the arm. Now we're going to draw the elbow to the knee, tuck, and extend. So this lateral tuck is really great for the obliques. Get some space, exhale, tuck, inhale, lengthen. Draw the arm up, bring it down to the mat, and rotate under. Lift, extend, rotate. It's like a thread the needle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate. Lengthen. Bring your hand to the mat. Everything faces forward, and you go right into spinal balance. Tuck underneath the belly. Inhale, extend. So the elbow is coming in toward the knee. And again, it's another version of cat and cow. Tuck. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. Press out through the heel. Hold. Settle into your spinal balance, which is great for your back, good for back health. Drawing the belly in and up, lay everything down and back to downward dog. Take a breath. Gently lower the left knee down, kick your foot out to the side, turn to the right, and extend the arm high. This is a modified version of half moon. Drawing the elbow into the knee and extend. Exhale. Inhale. Reach the arm up, now thread the needle. Rotate around. Inhale, open and lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lengthen. And again, if you want to drop that foot down to the floor, feel free to do that. Extend, rotate around to the front. Everything facing the front, spinal balance. Again, keeping that back leg active by keeping the foot flexed. Extend, tuck underneath, draw the navel in, reaching, exhaling, inhaling, round the back, lengthen, tuck, and lengthen, and then just find some stillness. You're gazing down at the mat to keep your neck in a nice long line. hand down to the mat, downward dog. Drop to both knees this time. Extend the right arm out and thread the needle all the way through, palm to the sky, and you're going to rest the side of your head and your shoulder on the mat and extend the other arm high. Gazing up toward the sky, it's a beautiful twist for your upper body. Place the hand down, press up, and extend the other arm out. Reaching, pressing all the way through, gently laying the shoulder and the head on the mat, and extending the left arm nice and high. If you have tight shoulders, this is an awesome asana to get into. Gently bring the hand down, press yourself up, easy, extend, and lower the hand down. Now a version of cat and cow on your hands and knees. Lift the heart. Now tuck the chin, tuck the belly. Inhale, lengthen, tip the tailbone nice and high. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, lengthen. This flexion and extension is so good for your back. Little bit of belly work too on your hands and knees. Exhale, draw the navel in and up. Inhale, your gaze goes up, heart is open. One more time, and then just find neutral, and we'll go into downward dog. Inhale to high plank. Drop to the knees, sit back onto the forearms. So this is called puppy dog pose. Tailbone nice and high, heart is open. Slide the hands forward, and you go right into forearm plank. Draw the navel in and up. Try to keep the shoulders nice and neutral, gazing down at the mat to keep the neck neutral. Again, breathe through the nose, drop the hips down, toes flat, lift the gaze and the heart, and now you're in Sphinx pose. With your next exhale, drop the head, slide the hands behind you, and then extend the heart and the legs for locust. Optional, bring your arms out to the side. Take a breath. Another arm position is forward or sweep one back. Keep drawing the belly away from the mat. Switch sides. Extending behind and in front. Sweep the arms back, down to the mat, press back, tuck the knees under, and sit back into child's pose. Drawing the belly in and up. Enjoy the breath. Back to downward dog, lifting the hips and pressing through. Walking the hands to the back of the mat, open up the feet, sitting down the tailbone. We call this a yogi squat. Palms together, elbows on the inside of the knee. You can extend the arms or keep it in the prayer position. If you would like to do the balance pose, hands to the mat, roll your body forward, and you're going to rest your knees on your triceps, hugging in with your inner thigh. Extend your spine, draw in the navel, and breathe. Stay in the yogi squat if you need to. This is just an option. Make it your practice. Forward fold, bringing your feet back together, and walk your hands out to the top of the mat into downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Bring the arms around, getting ready for camel pose. Just bring your knuckles to the base of your spine, opening up your shoulders, and just open your heart. Your gaze is upward. You're pressing through the thighs, belly still connected to back. And if you want, you can have your fingertips pointing upward toward your shoulders. Keep your head in a neutral position that's comfortable for you. Coming down nice and easy, sitting back on your heels for a counter pose. Lifting the hips back to downward dog. Now we'll do another knee tuck series for the belly. Inhale, right leg high. Bring it into a high plank, tucking, and then extending right back to a three-legged dog. Tuck right knee to right elbow. Extend it nice and high. and then right knee cross under to left elbow, pause, extend, and open nice and wide for Dancing Warrior. The edges of your feet are connected to the earth. We're going to do one thread the needle, rotate, and extend, and then bring the arm down to the mat and just look toward the mat. Tuck the knee in, extend back, downward dog. Left leg lifts high, ready to tuck into a high plank right in the center. Inhale, extend. Now left knee to left elbow, extend it high. Exhale, cross under, pause, extend the lower leg, open up, Dancing Warrior. On your next exhale, we're going to thread the needle, take the top arm, bring it all the way through and rotate. Inhale, extend. Then bring the hand back to the mat, tuck the knee into the chest, and extend all the way back to downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, one push-up. Inhale, press up, and downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward dog. Nice strength for your triceps, your shoulders, your core. Press up on an inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Float to high plank. Turn to the side. Open for side plank. Many modifications for this, including dropping the lower leg. Or you can cross over the top leg like this, reaching nice and high. This is a good posture if you're pregnant. Lower the arm down, tuck the knee in, stepping back to downward dog. Breathe. Inhale, high plank, rotate to the side, reaching nice and high. So you want to have your wrist lined up under your shoulder so you can see a nice long line from your wrist to the shoulder, all the way down to the other wrist. Optional modification. Still drawing the belly in on this lateral extension. Hand down, tuck the knee, step back, downward dog. Inhale, high plank, chaturanga, all the way to the mat. Take your time. Inhale, upward dog, exhale. Just sit back, cross at the ankles. We're just going to flip over our feet, turn around, or wherever you are on your mat, and we're going to lie back gently, extending the legs and the arms. Feel the extension of your body. Start to think about rooting the navel to the spine and the spine to the mat on every exhalation. Reach in both directions of your toes and your fingers. Sweep the arms down and scoop up. Inhale, sweep all the way back. And as you sweep down on your sides and forward toward your feet, really exhale. Take your time. Inhale. And now bring your toes back toward your shin bones. So you're activating your legs even more as you start to rise up even higher with every repetition. Scoop through. Inhale, sweep up. This time we're going to slide all the way up, and we're going to hold, keeping your head neutral, drawing the belly into the spine. And breathe. Inhale, sweep up. This time bend your knees, feet on the floor with hands behind your head for support. So this is another version of cat and cow, where you're pressing your spine to the mat with an exhalation, and inhaling, return the back to neutral. This time, head, neck, and shoulders float up and lower down on an inhale. Exhale, start with the root chakra. Inhale. Exhale, draw it forward, rest your head in your hands, and your elbows stay back. Now we start to engage the obliques as we cross elbow to the knee, pressing with your hands and using that resistance, pressing into your thigh and drawing your knee into your hand and lower down. Same thing other side. Little rotation with your upper curl, resistance, press and breathe. Exhale, rotation, push, and now extend the lower legs. So now you're starting to engage the lower part of your belly and keep your legs active by keeping the feet flexed. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side. Push and extend the lower leg. It hovers just inches above the mat. Inhale, recover back down. Exhale, start with a pelvic rotation, elbow to the knee, and then extend the arm and the leg as you go to the outside of your thigh. Head is supported by your hand and elbow on the floor. Other side. Rotation, extension, and just breathe. Inhale, come back to the mat. Fill up the lungs. Exhale. This time, leg and arm extends, and then the lower leg extends too. So levers are long, belly drawing in, enjoying the breath. Transition back, all the way to the mat. Exhale, fire from the belly first. Little rotation, extension, and lower leg extends. Feel free to keep that lower leg bent if your back isn't ready for that extension. And inhale, come back, fill up the lungs. Exhale, elbows into the mat, very close to the rib cage, and start to engage the core by lifting your hips toward the sky. Four corners of your feet making a nice foundation. If you would like, tuck the shoulders under, clasp the hands underneath, and press up a little bit higher, opening your heart. Keeping a nice open space between your chin and your chest. You want to make sure that you keep those airways open. Come back to the intention of your practice. If you find your mind chattering, with your next breath, just quiet it down. Gently untuck your shoulders, gently come down one vertebrae at a time, and hug your knees into your chest. Lower down to the mat. Hands behind your head. Extend your legs really high. Flex your feet to keep your legs active. Upper curl on an exhale. Extend the arms, keep breathing. And if you can, lift your tailbone off the mat. Inhale, back down to the mat. Exhale. Contract, extend, expand, lift the tailbone so you've got a nice contraction going on in the front of your body, and then return back with a deep inhale. Exhale, press the low back into the mat, navel connected. Reverse curl with the knees, extend the arms, and then gently lift the tailbone. Keep breathing, head neutral. Drop your heels, hug into the chest, and drop your feet to the mat. Arms out to the side. This is a version of eagle pose. So wrap the right arm under the left and thumb to the third eye. Exhale, upper and lower curl. Inhale, release. Exhale. Always start the whole contraction from the belly. So one movement, one breath. All the abdominals are done very, very slow. This time we're going to hold, and we're going to do sharp, short breaths. Just keep pumping through the belly. And lower down on an inhale. Extend the arms, and then continue to cross the legs over to the left as you look to the right for a spinal twist. Your exhalation is a sinking breath. That's where you find more space. You have the option to extend it even more by taking the top leg, grab your toe with your hand, and the bottom foot. This will deepen the stretch, but if you're not ready for this, go back to the original position. Start to release, engage your core, come back to center. Now bring the feet together, knees open, extend the arms overhead, and sweep right between your legs. So this is a version of bound angle pose. exhaling, again, trying to get that pelvic rotation, and then extending way over your head. Very slow with your breath. So if you want to go slower than I'm going, that's fine. Just remember to pause at the top of that breath, and then inhale and pause again. Short breaths, stay in this position, right from the belly. Inhale, extend, knees together, and arms out to the side. So we'll do that eagle pose on the other side now. Left under right, left leg on top of right, and wrap. Tuck, inhale, extend. Again, go with the breath, slow, mindful, connected. This time we're going to hold and do those sharp, short breaths. Just breathe. Continue to breathe through the nose, exhale through the nose. Just hold that contraction with your breath. And release. And then we go to our twist to the right. So your head is always looking in the opposite direction of your knees. If you would like, take that option of extending the top leg and then just catch your toe with your hands, bottom foot with your other hand, and enjoy the stretch. Very healthy for the back. Come back to center, back to bound angle pose with your extensions right through the middle of your legs. So start the contraction with that pelvic rotation no matter what position you're in for those abdominals on your back. Bring your knees together. Into the chest, take a breath. Hands behind and lower down. So now we're going to do yoga crossovers. Easy elbow to the knee with the lower leg extended. One breath, one movement. You can just rotate your shoulders from side to side, add some extension if you want to go a little bit further, or keep the hand behind your head. The option is yours. Exhale, extend, and then the leg may extend. So I'm just showing you some options if you want to take it a little bit further, maybe take it to the edge a little bit more. Just finish the breath. Don't cheat yourself by going too fast. Extend the legs out. You're going to be lifting your hips to sit on the tops of your hands, going into fish pose. The crown of your head is on the mat. You're looking behind you, and just let your heart shine. It's a great counter pose to all the forward flexion that we've been doing. Gently lay your back down, knees into the chest, give them a hug. And then get ready for happy baby. Grab the outside of your feet. Your knees are coming in toward your triceps or your armpits, and easy rock side to side on your spine. If you would like, you can grab the toes with your peace fingers and go into a wide V stretch. Bending the knees, hugging them into the chest one more time. Start to extend one leg at a time to the corners of your mat, preparing for Shavasana. So if you need to lift and shift your shoulders or lift and shift your hips, go ahead and do that. And start to just really sink into your mat as your eyes are closed and you're breathing deeply. Imagine yourself just floating on a very calm body of water. So that floating sensation is calm, it's nourishing to your body, and you're feeling the equanimity between being calm and feeling energized. You're connecting your breath with your mind, You're aware of your belly rising, the rib cage expanding, the chest rising, and you come back to the intention of your practice. Start to bring your awareness back. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. You may want to rotate at the ankles and the wrists. And then gently start to bring your feet on the floor, roll over on your right side, and just let your head rest in your forearm. You're just going to tuck in just like you're going to bed. Take a few breaths right here. And then if you can, keep your eyes closed and make your way up to a seated pose, easy pose. Take a nice deep breath in and seal in the grace and goodness of your practice by bringing the palms together, your thumb to the heart, and feel the length and space that you've created in your spine. You've nourished every single cell. You feel that balance between calm and energized. I honor the place in you which is of love, of truth, of light, and of peace. Together we say, Namaste. The spirit within me bows to the spirit within you. I greet that place where you and I are one.